Tech enthusiasts, ever wonder what makes your phone tick, especially when it comes to speed and performance? Well, today we're diving into the brains of some upcoming smartphones, and it's going to be a fascinating ride. Right now, if you're looking at Samsung's top-of-the-line non-folding phones, like the Galaxy S25 series, you'll find them powered by a chip called the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy. And let's be honest, this is a seriously powerful piece of tech. Many would argue it's the best overall chip you can find in an Android phone today. But the tech world never stands still, does it? Looking ahead to their next flagship lineup, the Galaxy S26 series, Samsung is planning to switch things up. They're moving away from Qualcomm for this one and will be using their own chip, the Exynos 2600. Now, we don't have any specific details on how this new Exynos chip will perform just yet, but it's definitely going to have a tough job ahead of it. You see, Qualcomm isn't resting on its laurels either. They're working on their next big thing, rumored to be called the Snapdragon 8 Elite 2, and from what we're hearing, it's going to be a beast. Some sources are suggesting that this new Snapdragon chip could offer a whopping 25% increase in CPU performance. That's a significant jump, but it doesn't stop there. The graphics processing unit, or GPU, is also getting a major upgrade. It's said to have a larger cache, which basically acts like a super-fast memory for graphics data. This increase could lead to around 30% better graphics performance. Imagine even smoother gaming and more responsive apps. Plus, there's talk that this new Snapdragon chip might even support the very latest and fastest types of RAM, like LPDDR5X, or even the brand new LPDDR6. All of this points to a chip that's going to be incredibly powerful, making it a real challenge for Samsung's Exynos 2600 to outperform it. Interestingly, this isn't the first time Samsung has considered using their own chips in their flagship phones. They actually wanted to use a chip called the Exynos 2500 in the current Galaxy S25 series. However, they ran into some issues with the manufacturing process. Specifically, the yield rate, which is the percentage of good chips they could produce, wasn't high enough. So, they had to go with Qualcomm for this generation. But things seem to be looking up for Samsung's chip manufacturing. The new Exynos 2600 is being built using a more advanced 2nm process, and reports suggest that the yield rate for this process is already around 40%. Samsung is even putting together a dedicated team to try and push that yield rate up to 70% or even 80% to make sure they have enough Exynos 2600 chips ready for the Galaxy S26 series launch. So what does all this mean for you? Well, it means that the competition in the high-end smartphone chip market is heating up. We're likely to see some significant performance improvements in the next generation of flagship phones, whether they're powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon or Samsung's own Exynos. It's going to be exciting to see how these chips stack up and what kind of amazing experiences they'll enable on our future smartphones. Alright, that's a quick look at what's brewing in the world of smartphone processors. If you found this interesting, make sure to give this video a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more tech deep dives. Thanks for watching.